Everybody, how are you? Okay, let's get on with this new challenge. Welcome to Demi's World of Gaming, I guess. I'm back at it. We're going to go in with the new challenge into the world that I have been talking about on the last video, where I am looking for 4 new players to come into this world to establish or finish, whichever is their choice, 4 villages that I have on my map. There's 12 villages all up on it. Some of them are finished, some aren't, and I could go in and finish a lot of them, but now half the fun is actually working with other people. Now I'm hoping that my friend Kim will come in and actually be part of this, because she is, whereas I'm quite experienced in building. She is very experienced in challenges, in tasks, in resource collecting as well. So here we go. This is one of the villages. I think this is a main village. I have a list of everything that's here. So I'm just going to say hi. Hi, chat. Welcome. We'll pop that in and see if that gets going. Now, the first thing I have to do is actually check that we are on air. Okay, there's Known again, so I don't have to check because Known has just come in and said, "Hey there, how are you?" So I know clearly that we are online. I usually check because sometimes I do something wrong when I'm organising the stream and it either doesn't go out or anything. Yeah, no, and how are you? All right, this is going to be one of the villages. I've got to go check the supplies here because I believe what I actually did when I started this village, which was, my gosh, probably 6 months ago, I think I went and emptied most of the chests. Well, not emptied them, but certainly, see, there's nothing in those. I took stuff of value out. Yeah, so did you notice or check the stuff I said last stream? I had a little bit of a look, but I haven't had a chance because I had to work yesterday, so I didn't really get much of a chance. I had a bit of a look last night when I was going to bed, but I was tired, so not at this stage, but I will get to it. Work always comes first. Work and family comes before play. So I didn't get a chance to do too much, but certainly I will. I certainly will. Okay. All right. What's the plan of action here? What is the plan of action? Where should I start? 2 main villages, which is villages, I've got my little list here. So the 2 main villages are, so I've got to establish a main on there. I've got to establish a main on 10 and 11. So I probably need to do that. There's Munch. I probably need to do that as well. So that leaves 4, 5, 6, and 8, which are up for grabs for a new player to come in. I got a DM last night about it, so we just got to work out a time for this new player to come in. It's a gentleman who's only just started playing games, so he was interested. That's very good. Where's my little pen here, and I'll just put my notes besides the ones that I actually know what I'm doing with. So it's 4, 5, 6, and 8. All right, they're taken care of. So we've got 2, 9, this one, 9, 11, and 12. Now, the 1, 7 is could be a main. Oh, it's not suitable for a main, it says. So actually, that one is actually up for grabs as well. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't make note of that. Who stole my pen? Who stole my pen? So there's actually 5 that are up for grabs. That's actually a level 6. That could be pulled down if they want. So that one's taken care of as well. 7. Now what do we got left? We got number 1 village, which is the storm survivors. We don't have to worry about that. We've got level number 3, which is the rebel outpost. And we've got number 10, which could be a main. All right. So we've got that one as well. That pretty much takes care of all of them. Cool. All right, let's get on to it. Let's make a decision. I'm going to establish... I just threw my pen on the ground. That was fun. I'm going to establish the mains as being number 2, Storm Chasers level 4. I can finish that one myself. And level 7 and 6. Okay, I'm going to establish those as mains. Let me go across and have a look at each one of those and see what we're looking at. All right, let me have a look at number 2. I have a feeling I'm actually in it, but I'm not sure. Go to map. Oh, what happened there? Oh, look at them. They're all... Oh, what is this new thing on the maps? That's kind of funky. I have no idea. Known, do you know? Is this just my map glitzing out, or is it place marker? Look at that. I don't know what that is. I suppose this is the thing that Known's been talking about in that I have to check up on. It's interesting. I probably should do that. Maybe I should do a video on it. All right, never mind. I'm going to go across to number 2, I said. What am I in at the moment? I'm in 10 at the moment. So I'm going to go to 2. All right, this is going to be interesting. I just need to see what needs to be done. As I've got down here, it's established. It's a main, and to fill it up. Whatever that means. I leave notes for myself, and I have no idea what I'm talking about half the time. All right. More notes here. All right. So it says, number, my villages to work on. Ah, yes, I know, is number 2. Right. So I think the strategy is going to be to chock-a-block full with resources. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Why is it always bloody nighttime? Okay, up into the bed, bring the daytime on. Okay. That's actually mine. Why does that not come up? That's for me. That's because that's the main. Jump up, go to sleep. To bring on the daytime. Jump up, go to sleep, yeah. Because if you just jump in, it doesn't bring the daytime on. You've actually got to hit the one that does that. All right, I can hear... All right, clearly in here, let me see if we've actually got villages, places sorted out. Do we even have that? Yeah, we do. All right, that's pretty good. It's pretty sparse though. There's not a lot up here, is there? It's all right. So this is for number 2. I need to resources. I'm going to collect resources. I need to furnish. Gee, I wish Kimmy was in because I'd give her one of the villages. Kimmy, where are you, darling? I'd give Kimmy one of the villages to finish or to do resource hunting. She's so damn good at it. So I need to do that, and I need to build further chests. Okay, so that's in number 2. All right, that's for sure. Number 9 is the storm chasers. I know what I have to do with that. So let's go to number 10 and see what we have to do. So number 9, I'll just put this down, is storm chasers. I have to bring that up, and I'm certainly going to need Kim to do that. Number 10, let's see what we've got over there. Okay, what am I doing up on the roof? Down we go. And across here. And like we have, oh, there's another thing we've got. The gardens are unfinished. Okay, so I have, that's another thing I have to do. Look at that, that's really, really bad. All right, what level is this? I've got a feeling this is a 10. Yes, it is. Okay, Mogo Town is a 10. All right, so we're going, hey, Al, hello, hey, where you going? Cooper, hello. You're not going to talk to me? Okay, fine. Let's go number 10. Let's see what's happening over there. Yeah, I'm really good known. Busy with this new project, I can tell you. It's really, really good. And it's good that people are showing an interest in it. Because I can remember when I first came in, gosh, oh wow, this is a good one. This could also be the second main. Now this is the one I landed in first up. All right, what level are we? We are a 7. Level 7. Okay. Level 7. We need resources. Finish the village. More chests. Now, in order to do this, I need gems. Number 1 is collect gems. Collect resources. All right, and 2 is weapons, because I don't have the best weapons. All right, this is where we've got to go. What we're going to have to do is go to caves. There's one down here. Let's outfit myself. So I have them. Do I have... I've got one of these. I've got one of those. I need that. What is that one, though? For harvesting trees or for self-defense. Okay. That's pretty good. I've got that, which is great for stone. I've got that, and I've got food. Okay, I've got an inner fire charm, which is good. But in order to get, I'm going to have to go down into here, because we desperately need gems. It's imperative that we have gems. We're right beside a cave here. Let's see what we can get in terms of resources here. Some you do. I mean, we've got copper here. Talk to mouse skills. Hi, Roche. Robin. It's Robin. Nice to meet you too. You never know who you'll discover. Okay. Sorry, don't particularly want to kill you, but really have no choice. All right, what do we got up here? Looks like mainly copper. I've got a mile of copper. What do we got in here? Hey. Okay, what do we got in here? That looks like copper too. Ooh, however, what is up there? All right, let's do our normal thing so that I don't get lost. What is that? Okay. Go for it, mouse girls. All right. So there's a fire there, which Robin has already put up, I should say. So that's what I need to do. What am I doing? I don't need that. But I do need a fire. So I'm going to put one. What I tend to do is I put fires on the right-hand side of where I'm going. Okay. So if I'm going to go in here, I place fires on the right-hand side. And what that tells me is that where I'm going, I can find my way out of. Okay, what do we got up here? I've got a feeling that is, what is that? I've forgotten. It's been so long. Is it what I think it is? It's rough amber. Brilliant. Because I desperately need rough amber. Okay, we've got this here. We will take that. Okay, I don't really want to take that. It's not valuable to me. What are you doing? Okay, we'll do all that. Fine. Okay, that's copper. Hang on, I just found more amber. Up here. Okay, let's get this out. Resource hunting is, now that's copper. Pretty sure that's copper, yeah. So what's the other one that I'm looking at then? If that's copper. I haven't been in for so damn long, mind you. We do need this stuff too. Okay. What do we got under here? I need food right now. Let's go. All right. Let's go into here. So, I mean, that's copper. I'm pretty sure that's copper. It sounds like it. Yeah, it is. All right. So we need to stack up on stuff like this. All right. That's fine. Nothing else around here. What's in here? All right, let's just make the most of this stuff. That's easy. Go for it, mouse girls. Get in, fella. That's it. All right, I don't want to get lost. I'm dreadful for getting lost in caves. Absolutely notorious for it. And then I panic because I can't get out. And I know that sounds absolutely irrational to anybody. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't even know if you can. Okay, I'm going to put that up a bit. That needs to go up. All right. Doesn't want to stay up. Maybe that does. Okay, that's a bit better. All right, hopefully that's a bit better. Yeah, so I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous. This is a game, and you know your fears shouldn't manifest into a game, but the reality is they do, and there's not a lot I can do about that. So I have to just manage that fear the best way that I can, the way anybody manages fears. All right, so we are resource hunting today, and there's a lot of resources in here. There's not as many as what I would like, of course, but there's plenty more caves. So this knotwood is very valuable. Okay. Alright, okay, over here. Some more. Just don't go into the dark areas, Demi, or you're going to get lost. Not without torches anyway. See, this is what happens now. Where's my light? I've got to search for my light. Okay. I've got to try and find my way where I come out of, which I think is over here. Because if I go in the dark, I'm in trouble. Alright. Here's more here. Right. Now, the secret to putting all of these things down is, like, this is the right-hand side. If I want to get out, I follow it to the left-hand side. But this here is a darker space. So if I go into here, okay, so we've got some of that. We've got this. Open that up. Nothing in there. I've already been into that one. Okay, where's my lights? There it is. So that's all right. Shall I go down here? I don't know what's down here. All right, let's pop one of these down onto the right hand side so I can see. I'll go this way. There's a chest up there. Oh, okay, gold. Need that. I can put that in there too. So that's actually replenished a bit, I'm assuming, since the last time I was in here. Looks like a dead hole here. Nothing much in here except a bit of this knotwood. Bit more there. I think that's just plain wood, yeah. And I probably need that, but what the heck is down here? Ooh, another. I'm getting down into the dark sections and I absolutely hate it. I really, really do. All right, so you go there. I could take that, certainly because I could redo it. I suppose I could go, what's down here? Another hole. Doesn't look like much. I hate these little holes. Ooh, hang on. Something in here. All right, let's put a thing on this side. Let's go in here, kill you. What do we got in here? It's mainly copper, and I'm just not looking for copper. I just don't want copper. I'm going to put that over there on the right-hand side. That's copper up there, and I do need it, but what I need even more is this stuff. Yeah. So I'm kind of glad I came down here, because I do desperately need this. And I'll go over to the Icelands. I'll get this copper while I'm here. You can tell by the sound of it that it's copper as opposed to gems, hey? Yeah. Learning. I didn't have any understanding of that when I first came in here. Okay, what have we got over here? We've got some more of this. Because if anything, I just need this to build better instruments. Much better instruments. Not instruments, what am I talking about? Weapons, yeah. Alright, what's going on here? Do we have to go and get you? Yeah, clearly we do. Alright. I'll go down and collect all this stuff. What's down here? We are in the bowels of the earth, aren't we? Okay, up here. Nothing much of what I want up here. There's people down there, and I'm sure if I go deeper, if I actually go deeper, I will find more of what I want. See now how these are actually on the left-hand side? And if I follow it out and they're on the left, then hopefully, if I've done it right, it'll lead me to the exit. Okay, looks like light is coming from up there, is it? Have I done this right? Yes. There's one up there, and technically, I'm hoping, but that's on the right. Okay, what's going on here? Ah, there's the exit. And there's him again. All right, let's go out. We have collected some, not much. Not much. The greater value is going to be in the ice caves. But I've got some gems. So, and it's close to home, so let's go back up. Ah, it's raining. All right, let's go back up and empty these out. Well, at least, oh, that sounds like a, I don't like the way this is all placed out. I really don't. Okay, we should have gems in here. What do we got in there? Oh, okay. I don't even have a sign up on that, but I should. So let's go up and hang one of those. It might help if I take it out first. So that can go in there. All right. So let's put that up. Put a deposit up there. One. Put it back in. That can go there. That can go there. And that can go there. That looks a bit tidier. That one can go down here. All right. Do I have anything that I can pack in here? No, bloody hell, she says. Bloody hell. All right, that's going to go up there. Or is it? I really do need to sort these things out. All right, what I think I'll do, yeah, there's nothing in there. I think I'm going to put the animal stuff. This stuff I'm going to put in there and just keep this as sand. And absolutely chockers fill that up. All right. We're going to turn this one into the animal stuff. So animal treats. We're going to do a deposit in that. So anything to do with the animals really needs to go into here. Anything to do with the garden actually does go in there. So that stuff, this stuff, pretty much that. Anything to do with gardens. All right, so we've got that correct. So what are we going to put in this one then? Those two are together. They should be together. All right, so we've got food here, food here. That's incorrect. That shouldn't be down there because I need that for food. So I'm going to take that out. Take that one out. I think I'm going to put in a food item. Let's try that. Let me deposit the stack in. Yeah, this one next door I can actually put in as no, I will keep them together. Animal stuff and food items I will keep together. So I'm going to put one of them in. Okay, let's drop that in. That goes there now. Anything for planting, for all of that sort of stuff can go in there. Hi tomato, what you doing? All right, down here, let me see, what did I collect? I collected some rough amber. That's sand over there. So I'm going to put all of this into here for the time being. Why do I have all of this here? I don't really want that there. I want... Okay, I'm going to take that out. I need to take that and I need to make gems out of it. Alright, where's my little gemmy dude? I'm hoping I've got one over here. I may not have. Do I have a gem thing? Okay, well you come out of there. I don't. So I'm going to have to go to another village. What have I got down here? Absolutely zip. Alright, another village where there's a gem cutter is going to be, pardon me, it's going to be number 2, because I know there's a, I know there's one there, and I don't think I have the resources to actually build one right now. I do. Okay, I can do one. Okay, that's good, because that's exactly what I need here. Not that I particularly like them there, I don't, but all right, let's cut these. Let's get them done, and we can start stacking those. For any new people watching, it's imperative that you have gems. You can't go ahead without gems. Gems and food. Oh, and metal plate. Metal plate is very, very important. All right, so I just need one for the time being. We'll get down. This is just all about really organising. What are you doing down there? Okay, let's get this one established here. Hang this item, one of those, and that's going to open up that for me. I can remove them, and they can go into a completely different spot. I don't want that. Get out. All right, okay. So I'm going to move this plate, not that there's much in there. There's not. I'll establish that. Thankfully, these things, aren't going to take a whole heap of organising, because I just don't have much of it. So nothing huge to organise like the other one. All right. Pardon me. All right. I think I might take this one out as well. What's in here? All right. Okay. So lots and lots and lots of that. All right, let's establish the let's get that off there, because we're going to, yes, that's the 4 gems. All right, we'll do that. We can put the other over here, but we need more. There is the issue. We need more. All right, so they're in there. We'll do that. They can stay for the time being, because you don't really, well, you do collect a lot, but you don't need them. That's for sure. These you end up with absolute miles of the bloody stuff, so you've just got to use it. This, yep, that's all good. That goes in there. No problems with that. This one is very good. We've got a good supply of that. That, however, is sandstone. Okay, no, I can leave them there. That's okay. This one should be granite. Yep. That's good. That can stay there, although we will have heaps and heaps of them as well. Okay, so the timbers. Pardon me, I got a cough today. This is not going to go as well as I hoped. Reason is I just need more chests. Do I need to build another one of these to get them? I probably damn well do. Okay, if that's what I've got to do, that's what I've got to do, but I need the resources to do it. All right, over here, we have that. We definitely need more chests. Do I have to go up? Can I go up onto here? Yeah, I can. Well, oh, bloody hell. What's over here? Beds. Okay, there's beds over there. What's in here? Okay, this is the cooking area, and we do need that. All right, I need to go up. I'm going to double build this. Wow, that's going to take resources, isn't it? All right, why is that over there? Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Can I take this off here? Excellent. Okay. Because I don't think I need that. But I could... I don't know if you can build like one of these on top of each other or not. I honestly don't know. I think I've used that in from memory. I think, I used that to fill in a hole, literally. All right, let's see if I can build. Right, I see. Because it wasn't even. Don't tell me I've got to pull it down and redo it all again. I don't want to do that. But that looks completely uneven. Look at that. This is amateur building. This is what I used to do. Not good stuff, eh? All right, let's have a look. See. What I'm going to be needing. Is it going to be this? This is the wrong color. Okay. I mean, you look at it in there, and it looks to be the right color, but it's not. That's not. Even that's not. My God, the colors are so deceptive. What about that? Nope. That, nope. None of them are. My gosh. All right, so we've got a problem because I don't even know what that particular one is. Different color completely. Okay, I've got plenty of granite, so I can certainly make that. But I need to go to walls. Okay. That's just a straight brick. And I can go in there and I can make a... All right, let me see if I can get... I probably need to put some windows in there, though. Let's go to walls. Let's see if I can find this particular one. That could be it. But it doesn't seem to have the same top on it as what this one does. Okay, I don't want the one with that. It doesn't have the colour down the bottom. That one does though, but it has that funny thing on it. Okay, let's go down a little bit further. I could use that. I don't particularly want to though. Definitely not those. The problem is when you come in and you're using older buildings that like months and months ago, you just don't have the resources for them anymore, and there lies the problem. Okay, yeah, because these are actually internal walls, but it's nighttime and I'm hungry. All right, I'm not going to build in the daytime because I absolutely hate it. So I'm going off to my bed, which should be up here. Yes, Yes, that's my bed. There. And jump up and bring on the daylight. All right, up we go. Let's go and finish this. Well, not finish it, let's start it. That would be a good place to start. All right, so I've got these that I want. So I'm going to double up on this storage up here. I'm going to go 2 to the side. Do I need 2 or do I need 1? I'm going to do these in first. All right, I'm going to see if that works. Yeah. Let's do the edges first. And then I can decide if I want to put like a window in. I probably won't, because it means that I won't have the space to put the labels in, which, you know, clearly you need, because if you're going to identify what they are. All right, come away from there. An object is in the way, and it's that there. All right, I can use a pole here. Yep, that's not a problem. Now, where is it? All the way up the top. It's Tudor support. I hate that you've got to go all the way up the top. No, that's definitely not it. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it is. No, it's not. Didn't want to do that, but I also didn't want to place it up the top, because it's harder to destroy when it's attached to something, because then you have a tendency to detach part of the building as well, and I didn't want to do that. So what is this? It's like a nice corner piece. Could I put that in there? Go down and have a look. An object is in the way. I wonder what object is in the way. Okay, that's going to sit in there. I don't mind that. It kind of adds just a different dimension to it. All right, we've got this in. Now, in order to put the staircase in, that's the easiest part. That's not difficult at all. All right, let's go down here. Down to all the way to interiors, which is here. Now, what do they have in the way, this particular product, what do they have in the way of windows? Small ones, but it means I could use that. I could use that. That has a window in it, but it's probably not going to go. All right, why don't I instead, because I need to have a place for windows, I'm going to actually destroy this, and I'm going to put a different one in. One that will allow me to have windows in it, but it won't take away, the windows won't be large enough that it takes away from me being able to put the signs up. And I'll show you exactly what I mean with that. I will probably use those. Or will I? Maybe those. Because, yeah, I think I will do that. All right, let's go. Probably could have done it in the ones downstairs as well, come to think of it. All right, let's go up here. We'll go that way. And we shouldn't have that same corner problem up here. What am I doing in there? What am I doing in there? That should lock in, and it doesn't. Oh, bum. That's okay. That's not a problem. got windows, and I don't think they're going to be a hindrance. I think they're going to work out well. I hope they do. Corners are always the difficult part. Another object is in the way. It's probably me. All right, let's go this way. Oh, this, okay. This is, I hope this is going to work out well. Right. Because if this is going to be a main, I have to have a lot. Okay, is that going to go there? Oh, I hope it does. It's kind of a little one, but it's not going to. It's still the same format. That's all right. I can handle that. Back down to, which one did I use? I think I used those. I don't know. I don't remember. Just the plain one. Okay, not that one. Just that plain one is the one I used, and that can slot in there. You can slot in there. Now, what about here? Okay, I've got the problem with this bit of stop moving. I've got to sort this out. I just when I go back and I look at my former work and I go, why in God's name did you do that there? And I realize I didn't have to. There was ways I could have fixed this. Right. And the problem, of course, is that space there. All right, let's see how I can fix that, because I could attach that to there, or could I? But I wanted a door. I wanted a door there, and that's where the problem lies. All right, on your feet. On your feet. I want that to match up. All right, let's have a look at our doors. They'd be down the bottom. Wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. All right, doors. Even just something plain like that would do, but it's not going to fit under there. Why? Because the roof is too high. Okay. So basically, none of them are going to fit. All right, I don't necessarily have to have a door there, but is anything else going to fit? There lies the problem. So back up here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah. It could go that way, but what's it going to be like there? All right, let's see what that's like. Let's go in here and see what I can put in there, because that seems to go. All right, that's aligned up there, but how's it done outside? We need to go have a look at how we've done this out. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, there's a gap there, certainly, but that will fill in with the floor. All right, let me have a look at floors. See if I can find a bit to go in there. Different colour. Here's where the problem's lying with the colour. Too dark. Don't want white. just may have to use the this colour. It's not going to fit though, that's the problem. Let's see, I could do that. See, I want that to sit there, but why isn't it going to? Because it says there's a piece in the way. All right, maybe I need to go down below there and have a look and find out what the issue is. So what is the problem up there? There is the piece that's stopping it, and it's this door here. Right, okay, I'm not particularly concerned about that because it's going to be locked in anyway. That'll be fine. We don't need a door up here. We have windows. Now, how am I going to lock that in? Back to walls. Let me see, do I have a piece that will slot in? That one's going to be too big. Don't think that's going to be big enough. And I have that curve to take into consideration too. And here we go. Okay, back in bed. Bring on the daylight. More coffee needed. Daylight again. It's hard to build when the nighttime is because you just can't see. Pardon me, I don't know why that's there. That seems a ridiculous place for something to be. I'll fix that up later because I don't even like that. All right, I need to put a piece in there. Let's have a look-see. Small piece, like so maybe. I think that's going to be too big. Yeah. All right. Gonna have to go outside to check this out. Yeah, I'm locked in. All right, round this way. Is there anything that's actually stopping that? I mean, I can't see anything, but it seems to be 2 pieces wide, which is correct. But it's just not going in. Why? Why? I mean, that is just not, and it should. And there's another object in the way. Is it saying it's too tall? Okay, is that the problem there? It is. It's the roof. But I guess I'm not understanding that because that really should just slot straight in. Why isn't it? All right, I'm going to pull this down and find out what the problem is. All right. Technically, that should go straight in. Alright, let's go down further, see if we can find other pieces. Because it's interiors. see if I can fix this up. I know it's a different timber, but it fits there, so technically it should fit there. So why isn't it? Okay, see, I've got that there, but the other one is just not fitting. Maybe I can put a coloured one in? Nope. Completely different. Okay, what's the problem here? What is the problem? Maybe the problem is in this section. Look, it's all just a matter of working it out. You just got, okay, see, that's quite tall. Ah, okay, I see the problem. I see the issue, right. All right, that's not the piece I want, but it's close. All right, let's go with that one, because we've got that fits. Let's pull this one down. Let's see if we can go across here. Again, we've got that issue with that. All right, I don't need that, but I do need that. All right. I'm gonna try it, but I kind of don't think it's gonna go, but maybe they will. One, and that one's not, bugger. All right, okay, I can see the issue is the corner. That's what the issue is. Go inside, have a look. I can see I'm going to have to demolish this particular piece here and put in a separate doorway. All right, I'm going to do that because trying to line these up is just ridiculous. Yeah, that I can see that's what I'm going to have to do. All right. This is the part about building that I absolutely love. It's putting it's putting these pieces together. All right. The floor continues, and that's why it's not leveling up. Right, because that floor is higher than this floor, so it's a step down. And I'm hungry. All right. This is the challenge for me. Should I then? So why do those two ceilings match then? If the floors are different, the ceiling heights, do they match though? They don't. Okay, well there's a clue. Let's have a look. Do I pull this down and match the ceiling heights? Wow, that's going to be a whole lot to pull down, isn't it? I'm looking at it square, and the ceilings don't actually match. They would if I simply put another piece on. See, there's the difference right there. I have to match those ceiling heights. Well, got to pull it down. That's the way it is. It's got to come down. All right, let's do it. Let's get into it. That means I'm going to have to destroy all of this. And the walls, everything is going to have to be destroyed. But mind you, I could do a step up. No, I couldn't, because then the walls wouldn't match. All right, let's see if I can do it this way. I'm pretty good at doing this sort of stuff and making it blend. I've done so many. Okay, so I need that to be up there. All right, where's this floor? Let's have a look and find it. Which floor is it? Gotta find it. Hang on. Okay, that's the floor. Is it one like that? Is it one like that? Nope. It's not that one. These are hard to find sometimes. Nope. Different. The color appears to be different. So different. I wonder why. Is it because they just don't have this available anymore? Because it seems like a completely different color. All right, well, that's going to be interesting to do. That looks like a similar color. Yeah, don't really know about that one. No. Wide floor. That technically looks like it, but the color looks wrong. But maybe it's just in the light. Okay, I can always do a darker color. All right, so where do I need to go with this? Down the bottom and up one. All right, let's see if I can. So it's got to go pretty much there. Let's see if that matches. It may be out at the end here, I don't know. I'm going to see. It's a different color. Doesn't necessarily matter, so long as the placement is correct. Is it higher? I don't even know if it's higher. Yes, it is. All right, okay. Bloody hell, nighttime again. They don't give you enough time to work. Imagine if real life was like this. Every bloody 10 minutes you go home to sleep. Oh, frustrating. You'd never get any work done, would you? All right. So I'm repairing this. This means that's got to go. Well, it didn't go. It means that's got to go. Because that's why I'm having trouble lining it up. Okay. Do I have the right piece now? That appears to be okay. I'm not worried about the color because it's a separate item. Okay. Okay, see, this curvy bit is the bit that's the problem. Can I take that out and turn it into a straight piece? Hi, friend. How are you? Can I take that out? All right, that's a possibility. Big job. Ah, I see. Right, let me find this. Different color. I have a feeling this color has been stopped. Well, that's going to require a huge compromise on my part. Because the colour is... Oh, wait a minute. What have we got here? That could work. All right. Let me see if I can get that down. And that corner bit down. Okay. And get that corner bit down. That'll shape in better. Other than that there, which is a corner piece, which I don't particularly want. All right, do I go the whole hole? Do I pull it all apart or what? I honestly don't know. It's really just that bit. I don't really want to pull that apart though. Not just yet. Not just yet. All right. All right, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to take that apart. I'm going to take that apart. I'm going to see if the wall will fit in here. And it was that, no, it wasn't that wall at all. It was an internal wall from memory. You know what I should do? I should go into filter. I should go into, what is this wall here? I'm going to go into filter, and I'm going to find Mos Eisley's. Right, that will make it easier for me to get out of there. All right, because it's all Mos Eisley, makes it easier to search. Yeah, all right. All right, that should go across there. All right, this is starting to look a little bit better, although I don't necessarily want that up there. Okay, I've got to put a floor up there. Right, I see. And of course, is that going to be in the way? And what floor is it? Okay. Mos Eisley floor. Okay, this might work. Maybe this is actually it. Should have done this in the first place, idiot. Should have done it in the first place. All right, let me see if I can. They're difficult to get when you're putting them up the top. Now I've got to come right across here, and I can't actually see it. Okay. Okay. I'll give that a bash. I don't think it's it. I think I'm going to have to move it, but I just want to give it a bash and see how it goes. See, it's the Mos Eisley, it's a different floor. It's the one that's down the bottom. So what floor is this? All right, now I should be able to go into here, and it is a Mos Eisley, but it's a different colour now. Go figure. That is amazing. Okay, it is a completely different colour. Now I have got it out a little bit. It's all right. Okay, it's out just a little bit. I'm going to try it in here. I'm going to try and link it up to there. Gosh, it's hard when you're doing it from underneath. All right. I don't want it to go like that. I want it to link up to that one. I got a feeling it's going to be way out. Yes, see that edge there? I don't really want that edge. Okay, let's try again. All right, let's try again. We'll close this down. Oh, now I've got rid of that bit. Bugger. All right, where is that? What did I just destroy? A piece. Okay, I might be able to replace that though. I'm not really worried about that. I'll just continue with the floor on here. If I can get it in. Oh my God, it's difficult. That's all I can say. All right, let's go across there and see if that's picked up. I am hoping it has. If it has, then I can link this bit in and even possibly that bit. No. All right. That bit. All right. I think we're kind of getting somewhere. Right. Because I could finish that to there. Not really, no. All right, I need to take that out. I need a smaller one. We'll go back to the Moss Esleys again. That's bigger. Unbelievable, because it's a completely different colour floor. Oh, bloody hell, yeah, I know. Okay, now I've got to get that up under here. And it's not a piece that I want. I want a straight piece. Maybe like that. Okay. I don't know whether I just fluked that in or not. Could have. All right. So really what I need to do is to build this off that, not separate, and then try to join it up. That's where the problem lies. Okay. Understanding the issue now, right? So I build from there. All right. Let's do that. Let's go back to the big pieces, which is, I'm pretty sure they're these ones. Oh no, not nighttime again. Come on, guys. It's not even been 10 minutes. You're taking away my working hours. I wonder if you can adjust that in the settings, adjust the actual day-night time. Would be good if you could. That would be real good. All right. Because that could kind of be like dormitory. Hi. I want to say thank you. Well, thank you, tomato. That's nice. And that wall's going to be a problem because it's not up on a higher level and it needs to be. Oh man, that means I've got to pull all this down. Okay, that's what I'm here. That's what it's for. I'm going to do that. I mean, I could build just a completely separate building and rehouse the whole bloody lot, but I don't want to. I actually like doing this. So I actually do like doing it. Frustrating, but still, I like doing it. All right, let's see if that one's gonna fit. Probably bloody not. That one is. Now this could be the part going across, but maybe not. This could go up here and actually form. Look, it's going to be all trial and error, isn't it? It's going to be all trial and error. It's much easier to build from scratch than what it is to build this way, because you're just trying to change so much. All right. Yeah. There's the issue. Oh, Lord. Okay. I've got the roof up. That's something. I know I can fix that there. That's fine. I can fix that. Which means basically that has to come across to there. You're hungry? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, let's see if I can take a piece across this way, across that way, and line that up with that wall. I can get rid of that. Get rid of that one. Right, and we're going to go from here. We're going to do it underneath. I need probably to be able to... I need to get rid of that. And just build a straight piece in there that's going to make it a heck of a lot easier. Right. Awesome. That's going to work. And then I can literally build from there. Probably I will have to build the floor up. That's okay. I can do that. Let's actually start with that, because that's going to be a lot easier to do. We'll just build this floor up, and we'll kind of go from the edge here. Kind of like, get out the way. I'm going to go there, straight across, there. Right. Okay, back up here. That should snap straight in. Right, okay. Right. Gonna get rid of that bit. Excellent. I can get rid of that little corner funny bit. Okay, great. Now, that last bit that I used should pop in there. And those, that smaller bit that I used should pop in there. Okay. Now we should be able to go back to, not that one, the bigger one. Let's see if I can do that. I need to go back over here in order to get a correct thing on it. Thanks, mate. You just stepped right in the way. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can work this to go around there. Do I have a piece that I can put right in there? Yep, looks like I do. Okay. I'm doing this piece by piece, and I don't particularly like doing this because often it just doesn't work out. But I'm going to try it. I'm just going to try it. All right, back to these. Do they fit in there or not? They will with a piece, because I just basically need to get them back to something that I can build a square with. I'm too close for it to snap. I need to be back here or it won't snap. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's do that. Let's snap this bit over here. Don't go so close. Stay away. Okay. All right, we'll go here. Now we're going to put these pieces in to bring it back into alignment. That's not looking the best. That's kind of looking out, but it may work. It may work. Hi, how you doing? How's your job? Oh, taking good care of animals. Good, I like to hear that. All right, let's go over here, because this is where do we want to put a wall here? Or do we want to open this up as like the cafeteria for the workers? Kind of like that idea. I kind of like that idea. Hi, Mousicles. Can I manage to get that in there? I can. I'm sure as shit gonna try. Okay. Let's go to here again. Little flaws, little bits. Perfect. Okay, we can go to a slightly longer one for there. That's gonna fit in. And then we don't want that completely open, but what we could do is take that away and build it all the way through. Okay, I'm liking that idea. Let's take this away. See what I get left with. I just kind of killed that bit. I don't know what I put up there. Now, gonna have to take it all now. That's all right. Don't even know what that is. Certainly not in this part, that's for sure. Floors. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Has weird pieces in it, doesn't it? Like they're broken. But then when you go to replicate them, they're just not there. That's all right. Yeah, I'll just pull it down completely and build a new one. I think that will probably work, because you've got to start from scratch. Now, is this lining up here? Because I don't think it is. All right, this is what I've got to destroy. Build from here. Yeah, I'll get rid of all of this. Can you believe it? Nighttime again. It's like 5 minutes have gone past. It's driving me nuts. Every 2 minutes I have to stop and sleep. Frustrating. But it is the way it is. You got to get used to it. All right. It may be that I don't have to do the second story. I don't know. I'm just gonna try and do what I need to do. If it doesn't work, well, I'll just pull it back down again. Now maybe if I try doing a connection over here, that might work. And that's going to go out too far. I need a smaller one. Ooh, that's a bigger one. I don't need a bigger one. I need 2 smaller ones maybe. 1, 2. That seems possible. Maybe come along this way and build it out. I could possibly use that one if I could. Oh, okay. That's possible. Let's see if that works. Okay. And then the smaller one in here. All right, I can always fix the front later. I'm doing this piece by piece. I have no clue how this is working out, honestly. It's just going to be piece by piece. All right, let's go back up here. The main thing, of course, is getting the floor and the ceiling height done. See, this is passable down here. There's a floor up there. That's passable. And it's going to form this here. So, hi, what you doing? Oh my gosh, you've got all of that. Wonderful. Excellent. Very good job. And there's a cow. Well, should I pet you? Okay, that's fine. Okay, because I could fix this so that I don't actually have to do that. I don't know how, but I could. It's all to do with whether this all connects up a bit. All right. I'm not going to worry about that because all I'm worrying about right now is connecting these walls. I can have that open. All right. I don't need that because I can have that as a step, just as a step down. Yeah, I can. I know I just put it there, but it's all about trial and error. Okay. Let's go across here now. I think this is that the one? No, we need the smaller one. That's the bigger one, that one. That's the one we need here. I need to go, oh, that one's not it either. Is it this one? Nope. Okay, will this one do it? 4 across. I don't think it's going to. I mean, I honestly don't. But, oh well, if it doesn't, I'll just take it out. Let's take that out, because I know I've got a smaller one of them, so that could very well fit in that way. Right, across. Right, now that way, let's close that up. Let's go to here, and let's see what we've got in the way of floors, because I just need a tiny one. That one's not going to fit. It may go, oh, I need something smaller than that. Wow, and they don't really have it. Something smaller. A 4-piece is what I need. Wow. And that is not a 4-piece. I mean, that's going to fit in there, but the wall's not. That's going to provide a bit there for it. But hang on, because I need to go up. Of course I do. So in that case, that will fit, because the wall's going to go up on that. Yeah, because that wall's got to come down. All right, excellent. Okay. This one actually, then in that case, oh, I know. That's going to, that will slot in perfectly with that smaller piece. Will it? No, that's a corner piece. Go back up to here. Bigger, bigger, bigger. No, don't want that. Small. Okay, will that fit in there? Yes. All right. I'm going to put in an opening on that. Building parts, let's go to walls. I want a no, nothing like that. That's not what I want. Similar, but not exactly. So, I'd like something more circular. I definitely don't want something that's going to cover that up. See, that's got that extra piece. Oh, I'm just beginning to understand what that extra piece is, because that fits in perfectly into there. Right, I get it now. Okay, that's the difference between those two. All right, that makes it a bit more explainable for me. I get it. So you can use those pieces interchangeably. What can I use here? It's a shorter piece. can't use that. I'd love to. Love to have like a big circular thing come in, but that's not even sensible, I'm afraid. It just does not work. I mean, it could, but yeah, it doesn't fit in with the whole theme, so you're going a bit stupid there, Dem. Interior windows, doors. Should I have a door there? No, because I'm going to make this as like an outside area. This is where there can be chairs and stuff like that. This is the workers' area. And that's the cafeteria inside. That's the general idea. This is the workers' area. There's going to be 2 levels of that. And over here, this should just come in not as an outside area, just as a wall. But it's going to need to be one of these walls, maybe with windows in it for sure, but it'll have to be oh, I don't like that one, that looks nasty. Maybe it's going to have that piece on the top. Maybe something, I don't know, maybe something like that would work. I think it's too far. Yeah, too big. I could do a small one. I would need would that fit in? Another object is in the way. I mean, it should go underneath, and there shouldn't be anything in the way, but I can understand there might be. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit too wide. Why don't we just go I don't like it though, that's the problem. Should we just go something like this so that it's actually got light in it? Maybe we can't do 2. We could maybe just do 1 with a okay, with a different, I don't know. See, that fits in quite nicely, and then maybe just the straight wall. Hey! Oh my God, I've missed you. How's everybody? Are you well? Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Kimmy, that is so good. Because I've got a new project and I need you. Okay, this is so. Well, I found this old world. Now I've got 11 villages. I've went through and gone right through every single one. I have 5 villages which are, down around your level 2s and all that sort of thing. And I was in world with Chronicler 9 the other day, and she's only a beginner, right? And she opened up a new world, and she's trying to do stuff, and it gave me the idea that when there's probably people out there like her, that if I opened up this world for them as new people, right? And as new players, they could be assigned one of the villages, and they can either pull it down, start again, or they can continue to level it up, but with assistance, with yours and my assistance. And we could do I've got two main villages here, which are all at level 10, but need to be resourced up to buggery. So, but if they've got the resources, they can if they're interested in building, they can concentrate on building the villages. So I thought, if you have a look at the thumbnail for this stream, I'm just inviting 4 players. I've had 1 player respond already, to come in. They can have a look at the villages that are open, that are up, pick one and go, okay, I'm gonna start on that. And then with our help, not doing it for them, but with our help and advice, because I'm good at building, you're great at resource and weapons and killing dudes and getting all that sort of stuff. Between the two of us, we could help them. It was just an idea. I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'll bring these villages up to scratch myself, which I'm starting to work on one of the main villages now, pulling the buildings down and that. So, yeah, it was just an idea. If I get a couple of other people, no one. It's not only. Oh, there you are. I can see you coming in. Oh my God, it's up. I just feel like I just want to hug you, and I can't hug you. That is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's what I thought I might do. Emote together, yes. That is so good. That is. I'm so glad you're well. I know you had a rough time of it. There you are. Yeah. So this is one of the main villages, which I'm just repairing at the moment, and everyone's doing it. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think Tomato Head just came over and started dancing and joined us, so I joined in. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they only come into the village while the stream is on. They can come in any time, but you and I can also come in any time. And you know, if we get a message from them and they say, you know, oh, I need help, I don't know how to do this or whatever, the next time we're in, we can work with them, you know, on how to do something. I just thought back till I remember and this is one of the first villages I think I did, how much help I needed. And I just spent so much time on Google. How do I do this? How do I do that? And a lot of the information, and a lot of the information on Google is old, and especially on where to get things from, and it wasn't relevant, and it was bloody frustrating. And I wished I had have had like a mentor to be able to say, show me how to do this, and then, you know, show me how to do it, and then I can go away and apply that. So that's what the whole concept sort of came about, was that. Why am I doing? Continue. There's a lot of stuff with the last update which has changed. It's kind of weird. I got... Yeah, 40 apparently. Yeah. I'm loving that. That is so good. But I've got Unknown is in the chat, and he was talking about the updates. I said, look, I've been away from the game for a while. I haven't even looked at the updates. I don't know what's there because I've been concentrating on the podcast, which is going really, really well. Yeah, and my other 2 podcasts, but now I came up with this idea. I thought this will enable me to get back into Fortnite, which I love, but not get as bored with it as what I was in the end. It'll give me something to do. So, but, well, take one of the main villages, resource it up, change it in any way that you want to change it. Now, one of the main villages is there's a lost art. Oh no, that's not. The storm chasers one is only at level 4. That's on bus stop 9. That desperately needs to be completed because we can't go any further with the tasks and stuff until that's completed. So, and I know how good you are at doing storm chasers. You absolutely do. So that's at number 9 bus station. If you want to take over that one, it's only at a level 4. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is my dream come true. This is what I was hoping would happen. Number 9 bus stop, yeah. I'll just double check that I've got the right bus stop. Number 9, storm chasers, yeah. Base camp. And I've even got written here, Kimmy to finish. And now that was taken 2 days ago. There, Kimmy to finish and a question mark. There you go. Oh, that is so good. That is real good. Oh, cool. Nice. Yep. On your Switch. Is that the Switch 1 or Switch 2? Switch 1, right. All right. Zelda. Yeah. Have you played Zelda before? I've never played it. Is it good? All right, I'm going to write it down because I am looking at another game to play when I'm not streaming. So, right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, the kids have got a Switch that I can use. Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. And you play that on like a TV screen or on the small screen? All right. Yeah, I think that'd drive me nuts. I'd have to look it up because I can't see. There you go. That's what I do. Yeah. Right. Okay. Or even maybe one of my monitors here. That's it. Yes. It could be probably hooked up to one of my monitors. I'll ask Jordan because he knows how to do all that. If that can be done, and then I can play it. That would be great. Yeah. Cool. That's what I like. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'll definitely give that a go. I've looked at it a few times, and a few people have said about Zelda, and I've thought, well, I don't know anything about it. Okay, okay, right, okay, okay. I'll get that one. I'll get that one, and I'll get the kids to set me up with one of the, because they've got a Switch 1 and a Switch 2. They've just bought their Switch 2, but I'll get them to give me the Switch 1. All right. They can use that. I'll just use the Switch 1 because then they're not using that one. Because they're all into the Switch 2 at the moment. So yeah. Yeah. Um, oh, that's fantastic. That is so fantastic. I should go over to number 9 with you and see what you think. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Well, look, you do what you got to do. You know it. You know the storm base and everything far better than I do. So that's why I thought that would be a perfect one for you. That, as you said. Whoa, okay. So if I get someone to come in here, if there's a couple of new people, obviously I'm going to tell you all about them and introduce you to them and all of that. So I don't necessarily want to do anything for them, whether it's anything. I just help from you or I, whoever's on at the time, to help them to do it, but not to do it for them. That's when I was beginning. That's what I needed. I didn't need people to come in and do it for me. I just wanted help to be able to do it myself. You did, absolutely. Yep, that's exactly it in a nutshell. So yeah. And you know, you're a good teacher. You know, you've been my mentor for so long, and I thought the perfect person to do this with is Kim. So I'm really happy about that. That's great. Yeah, I know, I saw it. That's okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. Right. No, I was just ecstatic that you were coming in. I was over the moon. So yeah. Uh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. That's okay. That's all right. We that's I totally I can totally understand that. I was coming in and going, you know, I don't really want to be here. doing a 10-minute stream and going, yeah, I'll go and do something else instead because yeah, I just didn't want to be here on my own, you know. So much fun doing it with you. It's just a whole different kettle of fish. Yeah. All right, let's open. Oh, that's right. I'm not doing that. Okay. All right, so we'll open that up. Right. Ah, yeah, pooped on me bloody floor, Mr. Pig. What'd you go and do that for? Do you know what time I'm getting up now in the morning? Midnight. I don't know. It's just worked out that way because the podcast, the people are in other countries, you know, and we do a lot of. Yeah, but it seems to suit me even better. I mean, I'm sort of going to sleep in the afternoon around 5 or 6, which means I'm getting 6 or 7 hours, and I'm just automatically, yeah, just automatically waking up, which means that I'm up for most of the time that the USA is up, which absolutely suits me perfect. Yeah, I'm really, yep, yeah. Oh, okay, no probs. Yeah, no, that's all good. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? No, yeah. I wonder if it doesn't take it so much from the time you log on as if there's a set time for the servers in your area or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally agree. All right, so I'm going to do this now. Get this in here. Okay. Don't want that one. Want the smaller one. which is kind of there. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, let me have a look. No, it is slow, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No, wow. There's so many changes. Are we still doing spires or what are we? We are? Okay. What's Diego? So what, do you got to kill him? And where do you find him? At the base of the spires or? Or is he harder than the Storm King? Really? Oh my God. Harder than the Storm King. Whoa, okay. I will. I will absolutely do that. I will watch. Yeah. Wow. Here's a new challenge then. Yeah, Jonesy's, yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. What do you need to kill him? Do we have the resources like the pistols and is that all you need to kill him, or is it more than, is it better like a team effort or just yeah. So have you done it yet? I'd be surprised if you. I was gonna say. I was gonna say I'll be surprised if you haven't. You've usually done it before anybody else, so. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, let's get this one underway now. Okay. Oh God, that's no good. That's no bloody good. Let's see if we can get this one down here now on top of you. Ooh, right. Do you want me to come with you on this one, or you're right? Should be right. No, I want to build. I know, but I want to get this thing built up so that it's so that if anyone does come in, we've just got resources to blazes. And right at the moment, I cleaned out these villages on resources, and there's just not a lot. So I've really got to work on getting them back again. So I'll concentrate on building up this main village here as a resource base, and you know me, you're the fighter in the you're the fighter in the family. I'm the builder. I'm the builder. All right, okay. I've missed building, but I got sick to death of just starting another village and building it up. I got sick of it. What I really love doing is getting an old village like this and just completely redoing it, you know? That's what I like doing the most. So this is the challenge for me. All right, let's go over here and put this up here. All right, okay. Let's get the floors happening. Right. Is it? I've never done it. So I actually came in, oh, I don't know, a month or so ago and thought I'll give it a go with the controller and kind of see how I go. But I'm much better off with the PC, with the keyboard, and much better. I don't suit it. So that kind of worries me a bit, that how I'll go with the Switch, because it's very controller based. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. I'll give it a go. All I can do is see how it goes. So you're on your Switch at the moment. Is that what you're meaning? Ah, right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Right. Okay, that's got to affect your fighting ability too, because you're so familiar. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, we need to get that one down. The base, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely what's needed there. And then there's another one too, which is another one that needs to be done up is the there's a Star Wars one, and then there's number 12, which is the Nana one, the Hamlet. So no, it's a level 2. Yeah. So this world, yeah, this world has got, I want to create 2 main bases, and then there's the 5 for newcomers to be able to use. Then there's the storm base, which you're doing. Then even Traces is only at level 4. Oh, is it? Okay. The rebel outpost is only at level 4. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many that because I was a beginner when I started them, I didn't know how to go about. I didn't even know what they were, let alone how to go about doing them. So yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. All right, what am I doing? Yeah. Yes, yeah, always have been. Always have been. I love that about it, yeah. All right. We don't. We sure as hell are. I'm so happy you are back in. Yeah, I know. And I understand it's only for a short time. I get that. That's not a problem at all. But I'm just so happy that you are. I've been saying it like since I've been started this broadcast. Now Kimmy will be here soon. I know. Kimmy said she's coming back in. And yeah, it's good. I'm really happy. You've made my day. Yeah. Good. I think I've got. If you're looking for resources, I think I've got 4 rift shards in here. I should put them in. Oh, but no, not at all. Not at all. Nope. Yeah, no, not at all. As I said, this is the. Yeah. Um, this was the first world that I ever did, and you can see by the levels that they're at. You know, they're so low levels. No, it's not travelled at all. No, it was such a learning curve for me, and this is before I met you, so I didn't even have the opportunity, you know, to learn. I was just basically on my own trying to do it. And you know me, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at being on my own doing things. So so I ended up abandoning it, the whole world. I think I started a new one or something, I don't know, because I just got fed up with the blunders that I'd made. And yeah, anyway, I'm back to fix it. I know I started it on the 27th of the 6th of June. So that's how long ago. We've got in the podcast we're covering filmmaking today, filmmaking, and I hope I have an actor by the name of Sam Ford who's going to be a guest. I hope he is. Yeah, so we're trying to do, like, it's going really, really well. And Jeanette is now my marketing. She does all of the marketing for the channel. Kiwi Classic does all of the graphics for the channel, whereas all of that stuff used to take me so much time because I had to learn so much. But Kiwi's actually a graphic artist, so she does all of that. And Jeanette is an incredible organizer. She does all of that. And that just leaves me to do the content and host it. That's it. That's all I have to do now. And that is so wonderful that I can now go back, because it was very time consuming. I can now go back and do some, because it became work for me, and not because there was so much involved in it, and no play. But now I can come back to gaming and I can play, and that's the advantage of having it. My son is our sound engineer, and he wrote the music for the intro for me, and we have a sponsor as well. So yeah, it's looking great. It's looking really, really good. Yeah, well, because I've not done anything else but the Inside Circle. I knew you were out with being ill and the baby being ill, and I just threw myself into the Inside Circle, and we've had such a good response to it. We've had other content creators, very successful content creators with thousands and thousands of followers, coming into our podcast. So it's been really good. But it's a lot of work to do a podcast of that size. And just having Anjanette and Kiwi and Anna is our information guru on all world events, and having those three people means I can sit back now and just do the content, and I mean, we've covered social media, AI. Last week we did censorship, and this week we're doing film industry, and then next week we're doing the music industry. So I just work out 6 weeks worth of content, And then I research it. I find guest speakers for it, and that's pretty much it. We go from there. So it's working well. Okay, building parts, floors, right. Go to here, yep, that one. All right. I know at one stage there I was surviving to get it up and running. I was surviving on 2 to 3 hours sleep a night. I was so exhausted, but it needed to be done. I guess it's like anything when you're trying to do something well and you just put your entire effort into it. And I did, but I was getting mentally had it, yeah. And that's when I really established this different time frame. It started to work for me a lot better than getting up because I used to get up at about 3 or 4. It really didn't work that well for me. But this new time frame sure as hell does. Yeah. Okay, that worked out brilliantly. All right, I'm going to take this down. I'm going to put a door in there. All right, let's go to doors. That's floors, walls. Let's go to doors. Do I need to put a door in, or do I need to just put a wall in? Okay, I'm going to put that in. Oh, my daughter. Okay. Well, we had a bit of an emergency. We nearly lost her. Oh gosh, it was ambulance, screaming emergencies, resus and everything, the whole lot. She was riding her e-scooter down, like we're in suburbia, right? So she's riding her e-scooter on the concrete paths, and she's gone down under the underpass for the near the train station to catch the train, and a snake reared up in front of her. And she knows snakes. She loves reptiles and snakes, and she knows you can show her a picture and she'll tell you exactly what the snake is and what it's about, everything about it. So it's reared up. She knew instantly it was an eastern brown, which is the second most venomous snake in the world. And because we have, out of the 5 most venomous snakes in the world, Australia has 4 of them. This was one of them. Anyway, she's kind of gone back as it's reared up. She's crossed her path right in front of her on the concrete path. She's braked on the scooter, lost control, went forward, literally landed right in front of the snake. And her arm did. Anyway, it bit her. And instead of panicking, she just walks home. She said, I just got bitten by an eastern brown. Panic stations. This kid's got a serious heart issue. An eastern brown can kill you in an hour. 1 hour, let alone for someone as little as what she is. But for someone with a heart attack, we're talking major emergency. So we've called ambulance immediately. They got there in literally 5 minutes, rushed her up to the hospital, And I thought they would give her anti-venom straight away, but they couldn't because of a heart condition. So they put her into ICU, and they took her. They realised it was a juvenile. Apparently, they can tell. I didn't know this, but Haley told me they can tell from the bite. The venomous snakes, like the eastern browns, tend to bite forward, whereas a non-venomous tends to bite backwards, or it's the other way around. Anyway, they recognised from the bite that it was a juvenile eastern brown. Now, a juvenile eastern brown hits the venom hits your nerve system, right? Literally paralyzes it and kills you that way. So they started, because of her heart condition, they couldn't really take a chance on giving her the anti-venom. So they started to do the normal thing, which is blood test her every hour to see what level of venom, of toxin, was in her system. And so she's on drips and, you know, all that sort of shit. And every hour the toxin level wasn't rising, and that was really good. We're getting there. After 15 hours, a snake specialist come down, and he said, what I think has happened with her, because where it bit her was, you know, the base of your thumb, you know, that thick muscly part, it's at the base of the thumb, that's where it bit her. And whilst a juvenile eastern brown is as venomous as the adult one, their teeth, their fangs are a little more softer. And what he's done is he's given her what's called a dry bite. So he's managed to get the fangs into that thick muscly part, but he hasn't got the venom in. And yeah, so thank God for that. Yeah, so 15 hours of every hour having blood tests and God knows what, and she was okay. She was fine. She spent the entire time in there, Kimmy, defending the snake. So it wasn't the snake's fault. The snake was only looking after its territory. The snake was only protecting itself and all this sort of bloody stuff. But it could have, you know, had... Yeah. Yeah, and she was... Yeah, and that's exactly what she was saying. And, you know, the thing is, had that bite just been a little bit harder, we may have been facing a funeral, because it was that close. So, yeah, absolutely. It was terrifying. I thought, with her heart condition, we're going to lose her. You know, that was just it. And thank God. That's all I can say. God was on her side. So, yeah. Scary, though. Yeah, he sure as heck was. So, but it was frightening for nearly a full day. It was terrifying. All right, okay, so we're getting somewhere now. We're getting onto this. Awesome. Oops, I better go get rid of some of these things. Yeah, so that happened. Then Julia had a very nasty fall. We've just had 3 people in hospital. So Julia had this really, really nasty fall. She has got some damage done to one vertebra in the back, which appears now to be resting on a nerve. And during the fall, she received an ACL tear in her knee, which is painful again in itself. So she's at the hospital with treatment for that. Me, I've been disgustingly healthy. What else happened? Something else happened to... Oh, yeah, young Anna, my support person that comes here, her daughter was hospitalised. She got a bush tick, which is poisonous, in her head. And she didn't know it. She just knew she was just scratching it. She didn't realise it was in her hair, in her head. and she became sick, and they're trying to figure out what was the matter, because she's vomiting, high temp, all this sort of stuff. The doctors couldn't find out, and then it was just sheer accident that she started scratching, and one of the nurses noticed it and said, what are you scratching at, and she pointed up. It was a fully engorged with blood, black bush tick in her hair. So, I mean, not likely to kill you, but still very bloody dangerous, so, yeah. That was the third one. So we've had... No, we've kept hospitals in business, I can tell you. That's so funny. Did you? Right. Yeah, but it takes time, doesn't it? Oh, really? What, just basically go home and get better yourself? Oh, because it's a virus, yeah. But why not, I don't understand why they don't give you the antibiotics to start with to save you getting worse. That amazes me that they do that. No, it sure as hell doesn't, I don't get that. One would think, especially children, especially babies, that they would think that prevention is better, that you treat it as it is with an antibiotic, get over it, let them get over it and not get bloody sicker. I don't understand that. Yeah, they sure as hell do. Yeah, but I'm so glad she's better. So she's going to spend a couple of weeks with Dad. Yeah. And do you think that'll go well, or has it always gone well? Or oh, that's fabulous. That's great to hear. That is great to hear. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. All right, that's sand. That's going to be that. So that'll go in there. That one. This one will be that one. Oh, okay, put that in there like so. All right, and that one will be... Okay, mate, no probs. So I'm going to be on every day at about this time. Like, I've been on for about 3 hours now. So I'm going to be on for probably the next hour. And I'll be doing that pretty much every day. So I'll be here whenever you can. All right, what time is it there for you now? Okay, so I'll be on probably from about your 10 a.m. to about your 3 p.m. and then I'll probably be on in the night time as well. All good. I'm so happy. You've made my day. Oh my God, awesome. Right. Oh, okay, I can get that. No problems. I'll make sure I get that. No worries, because I've got a few of them that have got gardens. Yep. All right, I'll make sure you've got a supply of flour and pies. No worries. Okay, because I've got a garden here and I can go plant some. I'll do that straight away. On the other one I have got a garden. I can do that. No worries. I'll make sure you've got that for the next time. All right. So we've got one. That's that there. We've got one, two, three. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. This one is going to be that. Okay, I'll put that in here. Awesome. Okay. All right. Okay, close. Take the filter off. Clear the filters back. And we will go to up here. All right. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay. 8. Fantastic. He's got a concert which he's doing a classical song. Well, he's doing it's a musical. The song is called no, what is it? From Your Boy, and it's from a Broadway musical, and he's actually performing that at the concert. And but he's written he wrote all the music for my podcast, so he was busy doing that. But he's been performing regularly, and and they've got another record coming out at the end of October, I believe. So no, it's going really well. He's I mean, we don't know if he'll ever be famous or whatever, but he's loving what he's doing. That's exactly what I say to people. They go, oh, has he done this? He's done. I said, look, he's oh good, okay, absolutely, yeah. No pressure. No pressure whenever you can. That's all. I'm grateful for that. Thanks, darling. Love you. Love you. You too. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye. Well, I am a very, very happy Fortnite player right now. I can tell you, my best friend is well. That is the main thing. Her and the baby, her and her grandchild are well. And she's back in the game as often as she can. She has different responsibilities now to when we first started playing, and that's okay. But she's back in, and she's been in, and she's going to do this quest with me about providing mentorship and a learning for anyone who wants to come into this world and learn to build, learn to play the game, whichever. I'm the builder in our duo, and she is the fighter and the resource person. She does those roles very, very well indeed. So that's the way it'll work. So if you're watching this and you'd like to come in and give it a go, but you're worried about it, you don't have to appear on screen. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to talk the way Kimmy does. So you can just type. in the chat if you're needing to do something. You can do it completely anonymously. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Some people don't have the facility or the ability to do it live like I do. That's okay. I don't mind. We'll do it your way. It'll work. So there you go. Two mentors for you. And that is just awesome. And as Kim has always been my mentor, when I first came into this game, she was and still is my mentor. What music is playing? Because it's actually driving me quite nuts. It sounds like, I don't know. I've got to understand where that's coming from. And I don't. Hi, how you doing? Okay. Pleased to meet you. The Touring Life is... I can't understand where that is actually coming from. You know, I've been out of the game just long enough to have forgotten everything. But I don't know how to stop it. Oh my God, somebody come on and tell me how to stop this bloody music. Because I have no clue. I'm going to see if I can at least turn it down because... Okay. Maybe, okay. Maybe that's it. I've turned it down. But what I've probably done is I've probably turned me down. I don't know. Voice chat, everybody. Let me see. Yeah, I've turned it. Okay. Well, that's kind of in the background now, so I'm hoping it's not going to bother anybody too much because I actually don't know where it's coming from. I have no clue. All right. Never mind. So we've got these set up. Let's go. Okay, that's sand. I don't really want to make... Well, yeah, I could make that sand. Let's go. Let's hang one of them up there. I did not want to drop that. I wanted to hang it. I hit the wrong thing. Deposit. All right. So that should be in there. That's great. All right. Let's go with this one. Should be... We need to probably do this. I'm going to deposit one in so we can see where that is. Okay. Now this one is going to be that, and I've only got one of them. So that's going to have to go deposit stack there. Now that'll be the rest. I'll figure the rest out as soon as I build more chests, and I'll have to do that. But this up here is looking so much better. Now let me have a look around and see whether everything is kind of uniform. Much better than what it was, that's for sure. I had gaps and horrible things everywhere. All right, let's see if now I can go down, finish this bit, because I need to go back into filters, back into Moz because that's the equipment that that's the resources that I'm actually playing with right now. So walls. Now the ones with the black on the top, I can't use them. I can only use these ones because they're the only ones that are going to fit in. Should I though? All right. Okay, probably to make it a little bit more uniform, what would be wise to do would be to get rid of that, use these to maybe build that up. Okay, that should work. Ooh, I don't know if it will. Okay, do I do this one? 1, 2, 3. No. That one's not going to work either. Okay. This is what can prove to be difficult. Yeah. Let's go that one, but we've also got to get this. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Because if that is the case, I can use a more uniform one to go into here. Stand up. So what I'd like to use, I can't use one that big, but I might get that one in. I don't know, I can't see the side of it. No, it's going to have to be a smaller one, but I really, okay. Here comes the night again. Okay, I'm going to have to replace that. That's all right. I think I have that in. See how much harder it is to see when you're trying to do placement? It does make it so much more difficult. So off to bed we go. And okay. F for sleep. F for sleep. That's my bed. Get down on the ground. Otherwise I can't activate the F for sleep and bring on the daylight. Okay. All right, let's go. Down here. Over here. Okay, so I kind of like the fact that there's a little door there that I can kind of get into. I do like that. So I'm going to pull that down and I'm actually going to put a door in. All right, let's go into here. Let's go down to floor, no walls. Let's go down and pop a door in. I like the idea of the door. It's got to be one like so that has that ridge on top of it. Even just one like this would work. Okay, it I need to be inside because it needs to sit right there. Okay, now I've got to get back out again. Okay. Right, okay. Close door. Awesome. All right, now I need one of these, I think. And will that one sit in there without a gap? Well, that's okay. It can have the gap, although I don't particularly like it with the gap. No, I'm going to pull it down. Don't like it. Need to go on a different one. Let me see up here. Don't have any. Okay. I can't put that on. I can put a circular. No, I can't. Okay, what am I going to use to go up there? I don't want a plane. I don't want that. Try windows. That's interior. That's not going to be good. Okay, so there's the difference between interior and exterior. Okay, I'm going to make that into a circle. All right, I kind of like that idea. It kind of finishes it. And I think I'm just going to go with something like this. Don't know. Let me see what else we've got. I don't like that. It's a completely different pattern. Let's go up. Hard to determine what I want in there. I think it's just going to have to go with something like that. That's actually too big. So we've got to go with a smaller one. And it's going to have to be that one. But I don't know that I've got the right piece to fit in. See, that does not look right to me. No. That does, but I don't want this bit jutting out. So maybe that bit. Another object is in the way. But that should go. It's not exact, but will that one fit in? Okay, I can change it later. It's not exact, but that actually fits in a little bit better, I think. Open door. Okay, so we can have a step down to here. That's fine. We can put another, and that can go, and this can go into, yes. I kind of like this idea. All right, now let's finish this side up. We need the smaller internal pieces. Like, or do I keep it uniform? Yeah. No, because I want to continue that out, don't I? As a servery. Yes, I do. But I can. I just need to replace this bit so that it kind of stays uniform. All right, that's fine. That'll work. Oh, gosh. Bloody hell. What am I doing? Destroying things. I'm going to have to kill my... Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. I have got this up here. Yeah, I have to resense. All right. I have to stop the filter. I don't really need that. All right, I'm going to go up to here. That's building parts. I'm going to go to floors. What have I done here? All right. Go back up. Kill that bit. Kill that bit. All right, okay, I can do that. Bloody hell. This is what I do every single time. Oh, there's nothing much in it, thankfully. All right, I have a tendency to do that. Okay, in my food, I have that, not bloody much, I can tell you. Meat, that's not going to give me much. Okay, that's not going to give me much. And that's not going to give me much. And milk. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to kill the filters. Clear the filters. Okay, so I have to put in this bit. This bit, which is a piece probably about that size, I'm guessing. Yeah. All right, so I've got that bit right. I've completely killed this bit, so I'm thinking it's a piece again. No, probably the big piece. Let's see if I can slot that in under there. I will be able to if I go up here, like so. Yep. Now, I need to fix this up because I don't particularly want... Why won't it kill that bit? Why is it killing? Oh, okay. That's the reason why. Okay, let's put it back. I need to go up here again, slot it back in, slot that one back in. All right, okay, at least I've got that. Now I need to go put my filters back on again, go to Mosley because I don't want to be searching constantly for them. Now I need to carry that over to that far. Is it that? No, I need to go one less. All right, let me fill this one in first. Bugger. All right, let me go to floors. Let me see if I can fill this in first. I can't even find a piece that small. Okay, that'll do it. Will that do it? Nope, I need one slightly bigger. That's way too big. Should I do it perhaps this way? That one's too big. Is that one okay? Yeah, all right, let's go this way. Right. All right, so I've still got that piece there that I want. Now I need to put this double piece in. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I have got those with windows. Do I continue to put the windows in? Yeah, I could, but I don't need to. But I could. Let me see if I've got one up there that I've already used here. Yeah, that'll fit. But I have got a bigger one. Now I don't know if that'll fit. Okay. Let me see if that one fits. Too big. Yeah. All right, so I did actually need that one there, and then I just need that small piece, which I think is there, or is it? No, it's just a tiny piece, and it's the full piece. No, not that one. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's go to walls. I could possibly take that out. Let me see if I can do a curvature. Probably can't. I'm kind of thinking I need something like that. It's not uniform. It doesn't go, does it? No. No, it doesn't. I need something with a no, definitely not that. Hard to tell which one to use. That's just standard. I don't want that one. That's just standard. Look, I could use that. It fits in. The color fits in, but it doesn't have a curve on it, which I really kind of wanted. Okay, try going the smaller one. That one, will that put a curve in? Nope, I've got a smaller one than that though. And if I put 2 there and put the curvature, which is kind of, it's nighttime again. I hate the fact that it's nighttime again. Okay, I can't see. So up the stairs we go again. I'm so happy Kim came in. absolutely delighted that she did. Oh, that wall seems to be a bit out. Oh my God, look at that. That is not good. I better fix that up. How did I do that? I know how. It's got to have the pieces on it. Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Okay, I know how to fix that. All right, I don't have a corner. In order to do that, you must have a corner. All right, can I do a corner piece? Well, it's definitely not going to be that one. But what it might be is walls. It can't be that one. I need a single. Oh, one of my cats has just done something and it absolutely pongs. What would be nice is one of these. Let me see if I can do an arch. Hey, that would be really, really nice. Another object is in the way. Okay, not allowing me to do that. I could have a look on this side and find out what is actually blocking it. Okay, what's blocking that from coming in to there? Nothing. All right, that's gonna work. Came up tomato, ouch. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, let me see if I can bring that in. Now I need a piece for there because that kind of looks kind of nice. Now if I could do a cornered bit. Okay, just maybe a straight and then a corner there. That would work out nice. I have two here, which I could do. I don't particularly like that though. I could do that up here with a corner piece, like so. All right, I'm liking that. That's kind of looking nice. Mind you, I would need to put another corner in there to make it uniform. Let's have a look at that from here. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Hi, how you doing? I like this. Yeah. All right, let's put another one of these down here. I'll take the filters off. Clear filter, go back. Let's see if we can put a blue chest down here. All right, that's awesome. Now we've got that up there. All right, they're nice, and this one, I don't think I have enough resources to do it because I've only got one cut emerald. But apparently you can fit 40 in these now. That is just so good. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, and they're these old ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got it as well. So much more. Now that one seems a bit off. All right, I'm going to put this kind of there. Yeah, that looks better. From a distance, much better, much better. That one is a bit off. All right, let me reposition that. Yes, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I need to stand. Oh, I can't. How's that look from a distance? Yeah, all right, looking good. And I will put another one over there. Okay, all right. So this is literally the dining room. Okay. And we have a cook. We have a cook. I don't think I like that there. I'm going to go out and replace that. I don't particularly like it. I'm going to pull it down. I want one that's more uniform, which will allow us to put something on the back of it. All right, that one's too much. I'm going back to Mos Eisley, or Eisley, whatever you choose to call it. Back to there, back to walls, and I think it's probably, does it have to be one that yes, it has to be one that has the full black top on it. So maybe that one, or that one I think is, oh, okay, that one's going to fit. Brilliant. Fits in well. That will allow us, right, this is like a servery, and you really shouldn't have anything in front of that. So let's take this out. Okay. And I can put that elsewhere. Right, all right. Now I'm going to put that oven, what I just did. I've got to cancel the filter again. Okay, clear the filters. Now I'm going to put that oven piece that I just destroyed. Where did I put it? Ah, there it is. I'm going to put that here. Okay, let me get out of the way. All right, that can go right there. All right, so we've got that and that there. We could put kitchen stuff. Let's have a look. We could put like a bench or something. Look, I can worry about doing that later. I can finish furnishing it later. I can put little stools up here. Yeah, I'm going to do that because that's something I'll probably forget to do. So I want little round stools. Sofas. Nope, I just want little stools. Okay, gee, they've changed everything. Everything has changed. So much stuff that I'm used to working with, and it's completely gone. All right, what about a little bit of colour? Oh, it's not really the same, is it? What about a little supernova stool here? We could maybe do some of these along here. Step back. Okay. Yeah, maybe there. Maybe even one more here. We could probably do that. This one here, is that one out of alignment? No, that's okay. People can actually sit there. We could actually have, and now I'm getting into what I absolutely love to do, which is, yeah, this stuff. plates and stuff, you know. This is the part I absolutely love doing. But it's not in here. Why? Okay, we could do that. Not enough resources. Okay, all right, I'll just have to put it off. I can kind of do that a bit later, maybe. I need to put some benches in there, and I will. I'll do that later. All right. Probably what I should have had was the stove down there, but that's okay. We're into bloody night time again, so up we go, back to sleep again. Sleeping. All right, so I'm going to end this stream about 6 o'clock my time, which is in about 10 minutes, I think, because I've really got to do some work and stop playing. Oh, in 1 hour it's going to kick me out anyway. So, well, fine, that's all right. All right, what am I going to do with this here? Because it's just kind of poking out. I'm not happy with it. Let's go back into Elsley again, shall we? We'll go back into the filter, because I'm pretty damn sure I can fix this with flaws, because we have got curved. Okay. Where's our curved flaws gone? I'm sure we had curved flaws. What have I've got one filter on. Okay. That's kind of weird. I certainly didn't expect that. All right, I'm going to go into this. I'm going to carry it all the way through as best I can. That's going to go through to there. Now I need a curve. Is it going to do it? That's not going to do it. Okay, where's my curved ones? They've taken them away. All right, what I may have to do is take this filter off, and it may not actually be in. The curved ones that I want may not even be in Moz Esley. Gonna have to search for it, and I hope to God. Okay, that's the wrong curve. Oh my God, I think they've actually taken it out. Do you believe that? See, I want something to go around there, but it doesn't appear it's going to. I don't think I have anything that's actually going to go around like that. I don't think that is. I don't think it's going to. No. All right, so don't quite know what to do with this now. See, that's not going to fit in. It's not going to fit in that way either and give me that curve that I want. Okay, so that's not going to either. Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe what I have to do is take that off. Is it up higher? It's the same height. All right. Maybe put I could possibly, there is another way I could do it. All right. Now I could bring across that piece. Where did I get that from? Is that from fences? I got a feeling it is. I think it's this here. Okay, I could do that. I could actually bring this out. Right. I could do maybe that. Continue on. The floor is different though, but that doesn't matter. I could turn it into a garden. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take that bit out. Right. Which I should continue on the floor. Way too big. All right, let's go to floors again. Let's see if I can extend this out just a bit. That's too much. It's a different damn floor. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Extend that out just a fraction. I don't know what I have there though. Is that actually a wall? Yeah, it is. And I don't really have a piece to go in it. But that's okay because that will actually cover it. So we go down to here. We'll go down to a small piece, which should go. I am starving. Oh my God, and I have no food. Let me go and have a look in here for food. I'm pretty sure I've got food somewhere. I just don't know what I did with it. Okay, what's that I've got? Okay, I just found something I didn't even realize that I had in my thing. I can use that. All right, that's good. That will provide me with some nutrition till I go out and collect some more food. What you eating? Food, darling. Okay, let's go up here. Up you go. All right. Because this is going to be second story, so maybe even I want access to that. Yeah. All right. Maybe that's what I need, but I also need that to cover that up. Yeah. All right. So I will do that. I'll just do a smaller one. 1, 2, because I do need to cover that. Yeah. And I can, yeah, that's fine. All right. I will continue this over here. With a round piece, which should be, no, they don't have a round piece. They have, oh, they have that one. Okay. That's fair enough. I can use that. Okay. I will come out with this big piece here. Right. We will work that along. I need to put another round piece in, which is this bit. Here we go with the nighttime. Jeez. Okay, go down. Okay, sleep. Sleep until morning. Oh, so it's F. Okay. Okay. All right, great. All right, and I know what I've got to do over there. So, yeah, I've got to fill those spaces in because they're a bit rude. Okay. I will take this across here. All right, we need one a little bit bigger than that. Do I even have one, though? I don't think that one's going to fit. I probably should put 2 of those in. Okay, and I will. All right, 2 of these. Where did I just get them from? Right, kind of there. I may have to put 3 in. 1. Wow, okay. Maybe I need to place a bigger one of them in. Or even maybe that, yeah. All right, let's have a look here at this one. Which one? That one? Maybe, yeah. That kind of might work. Another object is in the way, which of course is me. All right, no, okay. So maybe take one of them out. All right, now that will work better. There it is there. Oh, it's just a margin over. All right, well, I need that, but I don't need that. Maybe this will work in the reverse. I wonder if it will. Just one of these little ones. No. All right, I mean, it's not going to work that way, but we want it to. So how do I do this? Is it just going to go on to... Do they not have a corner piece? They don't have a corner. Why the hell wouldn't you have a corner piece on that? That's not likely a corner piece. That's too big. Doesn't kind of work. All right. But that's the one that we need. So, okay, what to do here? We may just have to go that way. I don't like it, but maybe that's the way it's got to go. I don't know. Let's see what's going to work in here. Okay, 2 of them work. Nope. Do a couple of these work? 1. All right, that might. Not quite. Oh, Lord. Okay. It's not going to fit the way I want it to. Will that one fit? No, that one's too long. Bloody hell. Will that one fit? That might, but the other one is too short. Okay. We're going to have to work backwards. That's all we can do. When you're faced with a dilemma like that, all you can basically do is work backwards. With smaller pieces, it's the only thing that's going to work. All right, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to have to take this away. All right, now what's going to work in there? I don't have one small enough. So what you do in a case like that is you extend it out a little bit. Let's look at using a different angle and building up underneath the floor so that it picks it up. I don't know whether that'll work. We're going this way. We're going down 1, out 1. All right, that's possible. We're going to, there's no angle. Oh, that's right, we can't use that. Damn, okay. I need to put a tiny little bit of floor under here. No, too big. Let's go back to floors. Maybe something like that. Or I finish it right there, which is going to make it better. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Upstairs. All right, no worries. Okay, no probs. I've got to end this anyway, so that works out. That works out fine. All right. So I can see the point in having that now. Let me see. I'll go back to here. Pop this in. Oh, I didn't see you come in when you did. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's a bit of a worry. I didn't even see you come in. Concentrating on what I was doing, that was the problem. All right, so that's going to go there. Now, if we can just find one small piece to fit there, but why do I think it's not going to happen? because they don't do the right size pieces. You see? That's incorrect. Okay. I'm going to see if why does it keep changing over? I'm going to see if that piece is maybe going to fit. No. But working with tiny pieces like this sometimes can be a problem. Alright, so we'll go this way. We'll try this. We'll try this way. I thought that was going to work. I got all excited then because I thought it was going to work. And I don't think it's going to. Intricate bits that you're working with, and sometimes the dimensions don't always work out. See, that is so close, but not close enough. Am I going to get one to fit in there? No, look at that. It's just out that fraction. Okay, they kind of messed this up somewhat. All right, there is a solution. I can simply extend this by one piece. All right, back to the floor. Let's go with this piece here. Extending this out, one piece will give me that dimension that I actually need. I know it's a pain, and it's going to give me a roof that I don't particularly want because it's not completely aligned, but sometimes you just have no choice. Sometimes you just have no choice. All right. Okay. See what I mean? Sometimes you just don't quite get what you want, but it's as close to it as possible. Perfection in this game, which is what I struggle with because I am a perfectionist in this type of thing, is absolutely useless. All right, we're going to pull this piece apart. Right, we're going to add this other piece to it, which might go there. Yeah, it probably will. Now we're going to put that piece back in here. You don't really need that there. You just need that and that. All right, now what that's going to do, no, bloody hell. Sleep time again. I'm going to go into the settings and see if I can actually extend daylight time, because 10 minutes of this is just driving me nuts. Okay, yeah, I'm going to kill this bit. See if I can put it in a better way. Now I'm hoping, against hope, that is going to go the way I want it, but I suspect it's not. Okay, I can put the smaller angle piece in instead of that. But I also do need, for that, I can see to go in the right way. Floors right down here. I need to start from that end to pick this up the correct way, because I was trying to shortcut, and of course shortcuts never work. I don't need a supporting piece, you idiot. Okay, that there. Now give me the piece I want. You mongrel of a thing, you're not going to, are you? Is that one going to go in? Yes! I knew if I worked it long enough I was going to get it. Alright, this is a massive building. But I'm liking working with it. Let's go on to here. Let's go down to here. Let me see what I've got to work with here. All right. I want this bit here. Let me see if it's going to work out. All right. Please work for me. I just do not believe this. Okay. If this is going to be one out, I am going to spit absolute friggin' bricks. It is one out. And I just added that bit in. All right, that's fine. We pull it apart again. And I don't know why it didn't work in the first place. I honestly don't. But I'm going to pull this apart. It's only one piece. And I didn't particularly want it in the first place. Ironically. Okay, the destroyer is at it again. Alright, let's go, and we're going back to this little bit again, because so why does that not go on? Alright, because I forgot to take that bit out. Yep, and that's why that bit doesn't want to go on, but it will now. It definitely will now. But it doesn't. Why doesn't it? Because it's one out. What is causing this to be one out? I have no damn clue. Gonna have to check underneath to find out why it's why it's one out. Because this seems to be symmetrical all the way around. Is it this bit? It could very well be that bit. All right, I'm gonna take, yeah, that's what it could be. There's the one. That's what you just got to search for. You just got to find it. Get rid of it, and all right, so this is what I'm seeing. This is where the problem lies. Right, can I get rid of that without destroying the entire bloody building? Yes, I can. All right, which means having gotten rid of that, I can fix this up. I hope I haven't destroyed inside it. Bloody hell, I probably have. Okay, so where to now? That's a single piece. These, I believe, should be back here. So I need to take them all out. Oh my God, I need to take all of this out. Okay, that's what the problem is. Oops, fell through. This is probably a part of the game that is the most frustrating, but it's the part I love the most. It's just finding out all this intricate stuff and fixing it. Okay. Right, okay, this is what I've got to do. Okay, in here, oh, I'll just pop down here because I've got to have a look at the top now. Okay. Oh, I destroyed their beds. I destroyed their homes. How bad is that? All right. See, this is challenging to me. I absolutely love this. This is just such a big challenge. The thing is, I can't seem to match up the color. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's it. Did I do this right? Nope, see, that's a completely different color. They seem to have changed the Mosley color for some very strange reason. All right, that's it there. Is that a Mosley? It's a Mosley thin floor. All right, so I need to go back to Mosley again. Let me see if I can do... Will that go towards that size there, and will it go out? That's the problem. 30 minutes. Oh, God. Oh, I just killed the bed. That doesn't matter. I better give myself another bed. All right. So I'm going to go on from here. See, that says Mosley, but it's not. That's not the color. Is that the color? That's the wrong bloody color as well. Is that the color? That's weird. All right, I'm going to unfilter because I don't think that's the Mosley color. I really don't. I am starving. Oh, Lord, okay. All right, I'm going to actually have to go because it's going to kick me out. What is that thing in there? Is that funny? Oh, that bit there is just that. All right, so I'm going to have to take it from here. And its walls. I'm going to have to try and find it. Seems to have the big ones, but it doesn't have the small ones. I mean, that's a Mosley floor, but the color is completely different. Completely different. That's annoying, is what it is. It's absolutely annoying. All right, where's the big one of these? They don't have one anymore. Because they've killed the Mosley, or whatever you call it, you don't have it anymore. So basically, I'm going to have to replace the entire freaking floor. Now, that's annoying. All right, okay, so if I have to do that, then I have to do it. All right, let's go up here. Don't even know which one I was on. Was it that one? Yeah. All right, let's replace the entire floor. I didn't particularly want to because it's flame and time consuming to do it. And I don't know if I even have all the pieces to do it. I don't know. I think this is going to have to be another day. All right, I'm going to come in. I'm going to end and go and do a couple of things. And Jeanette is in the chat, and that means when she says be right back going upstairs, that means she's either going upstairs to work, which means she'll be on WhatsApp, or one of those two. I'm unsure which one it's going to be. But anyway, I need to end. So happy that Kimmy is back in, and with limited time, of course, but fantastic. That means that we can really serve the purpose of this particular game in having newcomers come in, pick a village, either destroy it or build on it, which is like what I'm doing in one. But also, if they're newcomers, like I used to be, I always wish that I had a mentor in the game instead of having to try and Google things, finding old Google articles which had nothing to do with the new ones. Everything updates, it all changed everything. So if I had have had a mentor to do that, it would have been so much easier. This world that I've created was the very first world that I came into. It was an absolute mess, and I ended up creating village after village after village after village and ending it because I just didn't know where to go with them. And then I met Kim, and Kim became my mentor, and we did worlds and villages together, and it was absolutely brilliant. So the other day I found this world of mine and went, wow, this is something I created way back in June, early June. Let me go in and have a look. And then I discovered this would be a perfect project for any new builders, new Fortnite Lego players, to come in, have the advantage of two mentors, because I'm out of Kim and I'm the builder, she's the fighter. She kills anything, and she gets all the quests done, whereas me, I tend to concentrate on building. That's what I love to do. So a newcomer would have the advantage of having two mentors, not to do it for you, but to show you and advise you on how to do it and do it well. So that's the whole purpose of this particular thing. I'm going to be on every day. I think this has been a 3 or 4 hour stream, so newcomer can come in and literally they've got a long time to be able to come in and do the things they want to do. Also, because they have a key to the world, they don't necessarily have to have me or Kim in here. They could just say, okay, I'm struggling, leave a thing in the comments or in the chat and say, I'm struggling with this, how do I do it? And we can instruct them further on how to do that, or literally we can come in and do it. So fantastic. That's where I'm going to leave this now. Literally got 4 minutes to go, and I will, may as well end it now, and I will see you again, same time, same place, tomorrow morning, and we will go from there. Thank you everyone who's come in, and thank you everyone who is watching on the side or whatever. To Known, thank you so much, and I will get around to checking all that stuff, I promise. Kim mentioned it again, and she said I need to find out. And Jeanette, I'll be on WhatsApp soon, just got a couple of things to do. And Kimmy, love you, thank you for being back in. I love it. And to everyone else, if you like what I do, if you want to be a part of this, please drop a message in either chat or comments, and I will get back to you on it. If you just like what I do, please give us a thumbs up. If you like it even more, please subscribe, and we will go from there. But I will see you again, same time, same place, same channel, and everyone be kind and please stay safe. So Demi out. Bye for now. Bye. Stopping the